Hi guys, you're welcome back to my channel. This is Blessing Memories TV. You're highly welcome. If today is your first time of joining us, please subscribe. Don't forget to click on the notification bell to enable you get notifications whenever I drop a post. Thank you so much guys for joining me today. Today's topic is puberty stage on your child. Puberty stage on a child, how to handle it. How do you handle puberty stage on a child? What is puberty? Puberty is the sexual maturity of a child, when a child starts to develop some certain things in their body, getting them ready for reproduction. That is it. At puberty stage, in girls will start developing breasts, growing hairs in some certain areas like armpit and vagina, and they will start menstruating, or getting ready to menstruate, their monthly menstruation. You understand? In boys will start developing hairs in some private areas. You understand? Like armpit and their penis, they will start developing hairs there. And wet dreams, what we call wet dream, maybe when they wake up in the morning, they will notice that they are wet under there. So that is what we call puberty on our adolescents. As I was saying, during those days, you will notice that puberty normally starts at, let's just say, at least 10 to 13. But now you will see a child of 8 years, 7 years, growing breast and all those things. So time has changed, life has changed. It's not what we eat those days that we eat now. Children eat now. We are now in, I don't know, the generation is different. So whenever you notice a change in your child's body at very young age, you shouldn't be afraid. That is what I am here to tell you. Okay, during my puberty stage, I was like, I felt bad when I noticed the development in my body. I started feeling like, I don't know why, but I feel ashamed of myself. I'm no more my mommy's baby, all these things. Especially when I go out with my friends, I will see that they don't have breasts, but I'm developing breasts. I'll feel very ashamed. I'll feel like burying myself in shame. They will be like, look at your breast, you are now mama, all these things, you understand? So if I'm wearing a top, I will put my hands in my top like this to cover the nipple from showing. If eventually I forget myself, the nipple will just, oh my God, they will say, hey, look at your tiny breast, your breast is growing, all these things. I'll feel so bad. Like when I come home, I will be like, I don't like this, I don't want it, But some of my friends then, when they start developing, they will be so happy. They'll come and tell me, hey, Blessing, do you know I'm growing breasts? I'm now a big girl. They'll be so happy, That's why I say that children have so many reactions. Adolescents, they have so many reactions towards this when it comes to this puberty stage. You understand? So I'm here to tell you how to handle it. So let me tell you my story, my experience though. So after my daughter's 7th birthday, she complained that her breast is paining her. She'll be like, Mommy, my nipple, my breast is paining me. I was like, I didn't even think about that. I didn't even think about puberty because she's too young. At 7, that was the least thing I expected. So I checked on her and noticed that, oh my God, the nipple is, is becoming like, I don't know how to explain it. It's growing. It's not that it's developing. But I noticed that some certain stage, it's like it's swollen. I was like, no, Chimo, what is this? Like, what could this be? Puberty, it was the least I expected. So I called my mom. My mom told me asked me how old she is. I said 7. She said quite too young, but I shouldn't be worried. Maybe it's just pain, that I should give her some drugs. So after I called my doctor, the doctor said I shouldn't worry about it. I should just let her be. You understand? Let's see what it is. That is very normal. I said, no, how can normal? at the age of 7. Mbanu. So I went as far as going to women group. So I went to women's page where they ask questions. There is this women page on Facebook. So I rushed to the women's group to post an anonymous question. So I went to the admin. I posted, how can, I sent it to her inbox to hide my ID. 7 years old girl to start developing breast at this age, all this is. So when the admin read the write up in her inbox, she started laughing. Like she was laughing. I said, why is this woman laughing? I'm serious now. She said that it's very normal, I should relax, but just to satisfy me, she's going to post it so that I will hear from the horse's mouth. So she posted it, not. So I said, let me go and read comments. My God. As I opened the comment section, I shed tears, like some of the experience some people went through while growing up, just because of this same feeling I am feeling. Their mother felt the same way and took it the wrong way, and they committed, in fact, an abomination. That is totally child abuse. One was like, I remember when I was growing up, I started developing breast. My grandmother said no, that I'm too young. So she did it a local way. She used pistol. I brought this to give you an example. This pistol. She says the grandmother will use it to press it back. The tiny breast that is growing, to press it backward, that she's too little to grow breast, that is not good. It will expose her to sexual immorality, that is not yet time for her to start developing breast. So the grandmother will use the pistol to press the breast back, to go back to normal. And those people, I was like, Jesus, could this be real? Like she said, Madam, please, don't let your child experience what I experienced. Leave her, let her be. I read the other comments. The other one was like, that's my mom. When I was growing up, my mom noticed that I was growing breasts. She screamed and said that I'm too little. So she used a broom, like head of broom, ukwaziza, to press the breast back. Every morning she will remove my clothes and press it with the broom so it will go back to normal. And I am experiencing the side effects now because they can't, like, they are breastless. What do I mean by that? Like, is those women that are now looking for push-up bras to wear so that they will notice their breasts. They will end up having very tiny breasts because of the sacrilege they have done to them when they were growing up. I screamed. I became cold when I was reading comments. Many people were telling me, Madam, please let your child be. Don't be scared. This is their normal stage. It happens. Though it's rare, but it's normal. Just let her be. Don't try anything. Don't give her any drugs. Let her age in peace. That was when I calmed down. But reading the comments of some parents, trying to force puberty back on their children baffles me. It gives me like goosebumps. I cried. I was like, what? In as much as I was disappointed, seeing my daughter growing breast at that age, that the comments made me realize that I am, God, I don't even know where to start. So what am I here to tell you? I am here to tell you that poverty is a very, very, very normal thing on your child when you start noticing their dreams. Now I'm here to tell you, what am I here to tell you? I am here to tell you, as a parent, when you notice, especially first time, like if you're a mom and this is your first time of noticing poverty on your child, you shouldn't be scared. And I'm here to tell you what to do. First of all, as I said, that children has different reactions towards this poverty. Some are happy, while some are scared and disappointed, and some will be angry at themselves. So you need to, when I told my daughter, Mama, you're growing breast, so she will be like, she was so happy. Unlike me when I was little, that I hated myself for seeing those develop. Number one, do not be scared. Do not be confused. Do not be exhausted. Like, don't be sad. Don't be nervous that your child is getting to puberty stage. Number two, make them feel safe. Talk to them, bring them close to you, explain to them what it's all about. Tell them that they are good. They'll tell them that they are okay. Teach them how to face bullying. Puberty is the main stage where you teach your adolescents about personal hygiene. Personal hygiene is very, very important. Tell them. So that is the stage where you teach your child how to shave, how to change their undies regularly, frequently, washing them, keeping them clean, keeping down there very neat. Wash it very well. Wash your armpits very well when you are taking your bath. Use a sponge to scrub there very well. You understand? Teach them. And number four, sex education. Sex education is very, very important. In fact, sex education should be another topic. It should be a brand new topic, but I'm going to add it here because it's very, very, that is the most important one. Teaching your child sex education, telling them what sex is all about. In fact, sex education shouldn't start from puberty. It should start from as little as 1 year. When they are 1 year, you teach them about sex. Teach them. Don't let anybody, tell your baby girls, don't let anybody touch your private part. Don't let anybody touch your pee. Don't let anybody touch your breasts. If they do that, tell me. Scream. Tell mommy, tell daddy. Daddy is going to deal with them. Mommy is going to deal with them. Tell them that. Don't let anybody. In fact, in my children's school, they sing it like a song. If you touch my private part, I will tell. Telling them to know that this is a very sensitive part of your body. You shouldn't allow any other person touch it. I will tell my girls, mommy is allowed to touch your pee whenever she wants to wash it. Except mommy wants to wash there, that is when I am allowed to touch it because I am washing there. Don't let any other person wash it. Don't even let any other person see it. Not to talk of touching it. You understand? And it's not only girls, so you have to teach your boys too sex education. Some people think that that sex education is only meant for girls or for girl child. No, boys are also being molested. You should teach them about sex education too. Don't let any auntie touch your pee. In fact, no, don't let anybody, both aunties or uncles, don't let anybody, or even your mates, your classmates, your friends, don't let anybody touch this part of your body because it only belongs to you. You're not going to share it with anybody. This part of your body is not for anybody to see. Mommy can only touch it when she wants to bathe you, when she wants to wash it. Mommy can just clean it when she wants to wash it, or daddy wants to bathe you. But don't allow anybody go in there or touch it or even see it. In fact, don't allow anybody to see it. So teach them that. This one I'm talking about when they are growing up. But coming to this, let's go back to this puberty age we are talking about, because I told you that sex education is going to be another topic. When we get there, we'll talk about it. But now, coming to sex education in puberty, this is when you remind them again that now they have gone to this stage where if they have sex, they are going to get pregnant. Boys, if you have sex with someone, you are going to impregnate the person. Tell them so that they will know the truth. They will know the between truth and bad. You don't have to be nervous. You don't need to be shy. You don't need to be scared or be worried. How am I going to tell my baby girl, about boys, that boys has dick, girls has this? No. Be open. Tell them this is what happens when a woman and a man meet. Tell them so that they will be very, very sure. Tell them to be confident. Tell them to be bold. So thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much, mommies and daddies and aunties and uncles. As an auntie, you can also teach your cousin, your nephews, sex education. Tell them if you notice some certain things in their body, you start telling them about it. Maybe some of them, their mother might not have time for them. They will go to work from morning till night and come back without noticing anything developing in their children's body. You understand? So you have to do your part as an auntie, do your part. So play your own part. Doesn't matter the relationship you have with them, just play your own part as an adult to teach the children that puberty is a normal thing. Teach them, tell them that they are okay, that there is nothing wrong with them. Make them feel free in their society. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning into my channel today. I believe you have learned so much about puberty today. I believe as a parent, you will not be worried on what to tell your child when she starts developing those certain things. You shouldn't feel sad. You shouldn't feel worried. You shouldn't feel, angry. or exhausted, where do I start from? I will start buying pad. Oh, my baby girl is no more a baby. No, you should be proud. You should be proud to be a mom of a big girl, a big boy. You understand? So you shouldn't feel scared. Do the right thing by teaching them what this thing is all about. So they will, be free and get used to it. Thank you so much, guys. I believe you have learned one or two things today. Thank you for tuning into my channel. Please don't forget to drop a comment. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to share. And click on the notification bell to enable you get notifications whenever I make a post after you have subscribed. Thank you so much, guys. It's your girl, Bless Morris. Please join us another day on another topic. See you in my next video. Bye.